Hi, welcome to IATEFL Talks. Here we have Sandy Millin, the curator of IATEFL Blog and a member of IATEFL Committee. And Sandy, tell us a little bit about your IATEFL experience.
Yes, so I first came to IATEFL in Glasgow in 2012,
Okay.
and I followed the IATEFL Brighton 2011 conference on Twitter, and I saw all of the content from Twitter and thought, right, I need to be there. So I applied for a scholarship, and I got help from Kerry Jones with suggestions on how to apply. And so when I got my scholarship, I was very lucky to get a scholarship first time because I didn't know what that was at the time. I was incredibly lucky, and I went to Glasgow and I've been coming ever since. And so it's really nice for me to come to Brighton, which I followed 7 years ago, and to actually be here and experience the conference this time. And in the meantime, I've joined the IATEFL membership committee as was, and now it's the membership and marketing committee. So I've been on that for 3 years as well.
Well, yeah. What about the blog? I mean, IATEFL Blog. Nowadays, it's very familiar to the ELT committee all over the world.
Yeah, so this is something that the committee, we decided this would be a good way to showcase the diversity of IATEFL and to help people to realise that IATEFL isn't just the conference. So I know that you've written for it, and we're always looking for more people to write their stories and to share their experiences of IATEFL and what they get out of the conference and out of the association, and to just show, as I say, the diversity of it. It's not just a conference that happens in Britain each year, but it's all these kind of associates and the special interest groups and the individuals who make up the association.
Well, yeah. Could you tell us a little bit about your, talk last day?
Yeah, so I did my talk yesterday, and I was talking about an ebook that I've written called ELT Playbook. This is a book for new teachers because I recognise that as a CELTA trainer, quite often after the CELTA course, a lot of my trainees don't necessarily go into a supportive environment. And so I've written the ebook as a way to help new teachers to reflect on their teaching. And so the talk yesterday was introducing that. So if anybody is interested in that, the website that they can look at is eltplaybook.wordpress.com.
All right. Yeah. And about the plenaries of this year? Yeah,
so I saw Dorothys' plenary this morning,
which
I thought was excellent.
Crowded.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And I thought that was, I thought it was excellent as somebody who's just self-published my own book. It was really nice to see Dorothy talking about self-publishing as well. And I managed to have a chat to her a bit later on and get a bit of help with promoting my book as well.
All right. Well. Yeah. And what will you take back from this year's conference?
So at the moment, I've probably seen about 10-12 talks, and probably the single most useful idea that I got was from the Leadership and Management and Teacher Development SIG pre-conference event that I went to on Monday, which was an idea from a university in Australia where teachers share 2-minute videos of things that make their practice better, easier, faster. And this has been going on Google Classroom for a while now. And they use it as a way to kind of start conversations within the organisation. People share ideas, and it becomes a kind of institutional memory as well. And I think that's a brilliant idea. I think that's something I'm going to try to do at my school as well.
All right. And then my last question, what does IATEFL mean to you?
So for me, IATEFL has become, the conference is the best week of my year every year. I love coming to the conference, meeting so many people that I only know online, and meeting people for the first time as well. Like I've just met you for the first time this time. Just being able to understand the diversity of the organisation and of the profession that I'm in, because I work within private language schools, that can seem like quite a bubble, and so to just realise just how much our profession kind of spreads around the world, how many different contexts there are, how many different ways of thinking about teaching there are, and just get ideas from people. And every time at the end of the conference, I just end up buzzing with just ideas and inspiration. But also the association as a whole, as I say, the blog is designed to show it's not just that, and that it keeps going all the way through the year, and the conversation keeps going, or should keep going.
All right. So, Thank you so much for this.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.